I believe I am a white man.
Don't you know that belief is a doubt?
How is belief a doubt?
Because you cannot believe something and know it.
My poor brain, wait, I cannot believe it and know it.
No, and you can only believe in what you don't know.
I like that. You can only believe in what you don't know.
You don't know.
That's why you have to believe it.
Yes.
Ah.
Now, do you believe in your mother and father?
No, I know my mother and father.
Yeah. If you know that you are white, explain to me how you know this.
My mother is Portuguese and she's white. My father is Scottish with blonde and blue eyes.
If I get water, I get a black can, a white one, a blue one, and a yellow one, and I fill them with water and seal them. When you look, what would you see?
Nothing, just the white of the black.
You would see the different colors.
The different colors.
And
of
if
the
you
plant.
trust those eyes of yours, you're going to believe that they're different, aren't you?
I will believe it.
Until you go and taste them. And what are you going to discover?
That it's all just water.
All one. Oneness in diversity, we call it. Now you see all these human beings that you see, they are the same. And if you go to any one of them, excuse me sir, what color is your mind? You see, you hear what he said?
He doesn't know what color his mind is.
No, because we are spirits living in different color physical bodies. We are not our bodies. When you look with the eyes, you're not seeing me, you are seeing the body. When you look at my body and say I'm a black man, that is a program. You was programmed from birth to believe that you are blacks and whites. You're just a spirit in a body full of the same stinking.
Thank you, my friend.
Adam was made of the dust of the ground. Scientists believe, by the way, this is like, you can go do this research yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. There are scientists who believe that because of how the gene pool works, you can have, in order to have children with melanin in their skin, you have to have melanin in your skin, right? So it's from a scientific perspective, if that's true, and I believe it is, from a scientific perspective, if that's true, Adam and Eve could not have been white. Because if they were, there would be no black people on the earth. There would be no darker skinned people on the earth. They couldn't have been white. Furthermore, Noah and Mrs. Noah, either one of them, at least one of them, had to be black. Because if there's no melanin, you can have no melanin. So people with melanin can have babies without melanin. But people without melanin cannot have babies with melanin. It's just science. Now, I'm going to say this. I think it's sad and infortuitous that people have been made to feel less than because of some external component over which they had no control, and even if they did, they probably wouldn't change it. I have to speak for myself, okay, right? And I hope that's true about you, regardless of your skin tone. But the reality is, it's infortuitous that we missed the point that man is made in the image of God. Men and women, that's what it says. And God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. Men and women from all nations, from all people groups, with all kinds of skin tones and all kinds of hair textures and all kinds of facial features. We're all made in the image of God. And see, the problem comes not when we're made in the image of God, but when we try to make God in our image. That's where the problem starts. And so I look in the mirror and I say, well, I'm white, so therefore God must be white. And I'm going to make pictures of God, which, by the way, the second commandment says you shall have no graven image, right? So like pictures of Christ, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, or otherwise, pictures of Christ are a form of idolatry. Oh, I can't believe he said that. I don't believe it, because he did. The reality is this. If we understand the nature and the character and the intention of God, we would behave differently and better towards all people.